How we going, guys? It's Hoops here with another video. So today's video we're gonna get stuck into this because I'm eagerly waiting to finish it off, and I'm going to put all the utensils and things like that up, build the shelf and all that sort of stuff as well. So we'll see how we go with time and everything else, and we've got to also work out how I'm gonna do it. EVA is the product that we're gonna try and see if we can source to make the foam cutouts, but we'll see how we go. Anyway, we'll roll in with the intro and we'll be back shortly and we'll get stuck into it. Alrighty guys, so I've come up with an idea for this kitchen. So what I was saying before, I wanted to do this sort of thing and have this all these pieces cut out and stuff like that. So what I've done is actually gone to my good mates at Bunnings and bought these EVA foam floor mats. So the material is EVA, which is what you would use for doing that sort of stuff. So I've got 4 of them, and what I'm doing, I'll show you, in this one main big section, I've made it so it will customize and fit perfectly up against the back wall and then slot up against the wood that I've got there, and I'm going to do it 4 thick. I'll glue each sheet individually together and then we'll do the cutout, so it will be basically this whole thing here will be the EVA foam. With this one, you can see now I've also made the box, so there's the box and the shelf, and I've painted them black just so they look a bit neater, and I've also run a little LED light which will go through there. But yeah, this one I'm not going to do with this EVA foam from Bunnings, like the exercise mats or the camping mats. I'm going to get that one done properly, like proper one big solid block, and get them to customize it and make it for me. Right, so what I've done is I've glued 2 of these together, and then I've glued it to the backing. So that's 2 of these. So I've got they're going to be 4 wide. So I've got 2 of them and 2 of them, and then I've glued the other 2 together and the other 2 together. So they're the ones I'm going to now stencil. So I'll take you inside and I'll show you what I've done. But yeah, like you see there, it's all nugged up nice and tight. I'm not worried about the join, because what I'm going to do is have the utensils cover it anyway. But I'll show you what it looks like on the inside. Alright, so this is sort of how I've set it out, just like this, and basically, yeah, you just use your scalpel and then carve around it, and you'll see I've actually done it for this one already. It'll go in a lot further than this, but this is just the first 2 layers, and I've only cut the first layer, so it will go all the way through the box, and then it will sit like that. So that way these will actually press in to the PVA foam, and they'll be nice and neat. And that one I've already cut, I've just got to gouge it out, and yeah, I'll continue on with all of those and get them. I've got to get some bread knives because I don't have 4 identical ones, but that's all good. And yeah, we'll go from there and see how it goes. All right, we're getting there. We've done this one, this one, this one, this one, and this one. It's taking forever, but I wanted it to be nice and snug and fitting perfect, so it's working out really good. One little trick, guys, if you're gonna do something similar to this, is get yourself one of these little hobby knife sets. So I've got like I said, the scalpel blade, but it's interchangeable heads. You can get all different types of heads for them, but I've found this one here is perfect for doing the measurements and cuts, because the actual head is on the very tip, and what you do is basically just punch down around it and just trace it all the way around the outside edge of it, and then once you've punched it all, you just go back through with the scalpel and neaten it all up and get it through that first layer, and then you can finish the rest off. But yeah, that's what a little tip is to get yourself a hobby knife set, because yeah, these things will definitely make it a heck of a lot easier than trying to cut it with a Stanley knife or something like that. Anyway, I'm going to cut. I still got quite a few more to do, so we'll just keep going and cutting them out. And as I go, if I find some things in the drawers and stuff like that that I know that I would use whilst we're camping, but most of this I think is covered. You got your knives, all your cutlery, bottle openers, peelers. There's another different type of peeler just there, tongs, spatula, fork, and yeah, just a couple of other things like the scissors. But yeah, if we find some more, like I said, we'll cut them out, and I've still got to get 4 knives. But yep, cool. Right, so I haven't quite finished, but I just wanted to sit it in there to see if it's all going to work, and it looks freaking awesome. So there we go. So far, like I said, it's just got to be glued in place, but you've got the forks, the tongs, the spatula, the big spoon, the knives, all our scissors and can openers and things like that. And yeah, I'll have the knives, forks, spoons, teaspoons on here, and then we'll think of maybe might be a few more things we can attach on here as well. And then obviously this will get glued in. This one will get cut out one more layer through there for it to push in a lot neater and tighter. Possibly, I think all the rest are pretty good. I'm not sure, maybe the spatula, I might go in that one a little bit more just on this curve here, so then that's actually tucked in a bit tighter. But all in all, I think it looks friggin' awesome. It's gonna look such it's just gonna look amazing. And like I said, once I've tidied it up, and once we get all them knives and forks in here, because we've just got this bare blank spot, it's going to be awesome. So we'll be able to just open that up, boom, what do we need for the kitchen? And then like I said, there'll be a table and it will come out here, so we'll be able to cook, and then all our stuff for cooking is right there. So it's looking really, really good. All right, so I'll give you your very first look at our camp kitchen. It's absolutely awesome. So let me tell you, we'll zoom it out. Ready? Dun, 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 dun. There we go. So what I did, like I said, I cut all of these out individually. I've got to still do these deeper for the knives and forks, because obviously we're going to have a set of 4 of each of those in nice and deep. So I just basically cut through to the other layer. So this has all been quick grip, the quick grip that I use for the carpet, the same stuff. I use that to stick that stuff to the wall, and as you can see, it's buttoned down quite nicely. And I did end up getting out the soldering iron. So what I did, got the soldering iron, because where the cuts are, you see I haven't done it on these little ones. You see all the little daggy bits. I got my soldering iron in there, and all I did was just heated the side of it, and I got these nice smooth edges around the cuts, so that made it a lot nicer. So yeah, that's what I'll do with the rest of them, but I just wanted to get the board, get it up here, because I'm heading out tomorrow to go detecting, so I wanted to show this off to Levi. But yeah, it looks really, really cool. And now you can see here too, is I've got all my storage under here. I've got all my pots and pans and you name it, there's loads of stuff in there, just all jammed in there. We'll get better organization later, but we've got, like I said, loads of stuff. We've got the Dutch oven in there, and heaps of pots and pans and plates, spoons. We'll get some bowls in there soon. And then obviously this one will get built sometime soon with the EVA foam in there and all the cups. So all the cups and stuff will be all there located. I think that's what we're going to do. I don't know, I'm kind of looking at it as well. I've been thinking about it too, and thinking maybe we keep that as our little pantry, but maybe we do little shelves and stuff. So I'm not sure what we'll do here, but we've got that option if we want to. And obviously we've got that little light that I'm going to run down there later. That's the 12 volt LED headlight, so it's going to run up above here, and there's a little cutout just up there, and it will run through into that other box as well, so it'll run all the way through. So yeah, I'm really impressed with it. Everything we need for camping so far, apart from the table that folds out, is there ready to go. So anytime we're cooking and stuff like that, everything we're going to use is right there. The water, like I said, will come in through here, and we'll be able to actually draw out of here as well. And then we can have this little table. We can maybe make a sink version of it as well, so we can cook, as well as once we're done, we can take that one off and put the kitchen to do the washing up, so we can put it all back here. But yeah, how cool is that? Like I said, I'm super impressed. And yeah, like just the back in general, we can now utilize this box. Like I said, we can do things on the hot water system. More than likely is going to mount probably on here, or I might make it so it mounts a couple screws on the cargo box that's there. I still got to work out if I'm going to move that battery and locate it somewhere else. But yeah, all in all, this build for the Hilux is coming up a treat. Yeah, I'm super duper wrapped with it, and it's looking really good. Anyway, that's enough. So this build was obviously the camp kitchen, and just getting all that foam put up on there, and I ended up getting the Bunnings gym mat or camping floor mats to use, because that's the EVA, so I just ended up doing that, so it was a lot easier. One thing I did hate out of the entire build was cutting out all those bits and pieces. It just literally took me all day. I was just so unmotivated to do it because it was boring as bat poop. But yeah, it's all good. It came up a treat. It looks really good. And so next time, hopefully I'll get into making the table and the kitchen sink for you guys. And then obviously we're still looking at getting that rooftop tent, which should be here in the next few days. We'll get that, and the water tank, and we'll set up some water storage for us. So anyway, if you like my channel, if you like this series of videos, hit that subscribe button down below. Give us a thumbs up, give us a comment, and yeah, we'll see you guys on the next one, I guess. Peace out, stay moist.